Finally, someone sent it to me. All right, here it is. And this video is old. It's like a week old, I guess. So I must have missed it when he did it, because this was from September 5th, but apparently this was like from the day or two before on his stream. All right, so here it is. He's going to respond to that tweet. I promise you, I have not... I got to move my camera because I'm blocking him. I have not watched this at all. I have absolutely no clue what this man is about to say. I really don't. So let's watch it together live. All right? And now I got some shout-outs to do, but let's watch it together live. Here we go.
New fighting games come out? What are you talking about? I'm not a part of the FGC. I wouldn't know. I know the same shit you do. Fatal Fury? I don't fucking know.
Here we go. So you see, I'm taking a look at his setup, and I see in his background he has the hexagon felt panels. So he has, basically he has the dollar store version of my setup. That's what that is. That's the really cheap one that you can get. Like, you could buy a ton of those for like 20, 30 bucks. And it's just like little sticky tape you put on the wall. So it's basically like the far, far inferior version of what I have behind me. But he's going to say to me that my setup is bad, and my setup's terrible, and his is really, really good. Right? Right. Okay, whatever you say, bro. By the way, let's take a look at the poll. 59% of people feel that he's got some kind of bot thing going on Twitch. That's what the poll said. And by the way, there were hundreds of votes there. Hundreds and hundreds. You know, he gets 333 votes I got. He gets like 40. I got 333 votes on my stream that has over 600 viewers and climbing. If you are here and you're enjoying yourself, guys, please hit the like button. We're at 150 likes. Let's get it to 200. Let's get to 200 likes here on the stream today, and please support the stream. I'm going to do some shout-outs for Super Chats in a second, but everything else would be great. I mean, we're trying to hit the tips goal. Let's get to some tips going, all right? So, all right, here we go.
What is this? If low-tier guy would climb out of his castle to be on Level 1 podcast and have a respectful, normal conversation with me, it would break the internet. Just like if he played me in Street Fighter 6 last year during EVO weekend, as I proposed. But he did.
What? Why is his mouth? Wait a minute. Look at his mouth. It's not synced with the audio. Why is his mouth not synced with his audio? Take a look at his mouth moving and the audio. It's not synced at all.
Klein called me a cloud chaser and blocked me. I don't remember blocking him. I don't think about this nigga. Is there any way to make this?
I don't remember blocking him. His audio is desynced, by the way. It's not synced properly. I don't remember blocking him. Dude, you did it in a big spectacle. The way you did it. It's because it's a video on demand. Because someone ripped this from his stream. Oh, okay. Well, fair enough then. It's not his quality then. I won't actually take shot for that if that's not the case. If he's synced on his streams, then it's all good. He does have the dollar store background that you can get for like $30 and doesn't really do anything. But okay, let's continue.
Man, see reason. I just want to make the match of the millennium happen. What's wrong with that? He would make 5K easy from his viewers, and that's what he asked me to pay for his time. I wouldn't give me 5 bands then, nigga. Run my 5 bands up front.
No one will ever pay you 5 bands for anything because you're not worth that. You understand? They'll pay me $50,000 to be on a podcast. They won't pay you anything because you're not worth it. You have to earn it. You have to actually put in the content and the work first, and then you'll be rewarded. So if you show up on this show, if you play me in Street Fighter, you're going to earn 5,000 easy from your viewers, but you have to do the work first. You don't just get rewarded for nothing. You're not God's gift to humanity. No one's going to be opening their fucking wallets to toss money at you. You're delusional with the way you're acting here.
And then I think about it. There is no what I'll make. Just give me the money.
So he wants 5,000 and he'll think about it. On what universe do you exist? Dude, you're sitting in an office with a $30 background, but you tell me that my shit looks bad, right? You're worse than me as Street Fighter. Like, what are you talking about? No one's going to pay you 5 bands for anything. If you went to the bank and you tried to rob the bank, they wouldn't give you 5 bands. They'd probably give you like 1 band. Because they'd be like, nah, that's LTG. He only gets the 1. Like, there's no way this is happening ever. You're out of your mind. You may and likely will make 5 bands if you do the content first. All right? But you have to do the content first.
If it's not about revenue, I don't give two shits for the most part. If it comes to me using my character, my presence, I must be paid. I've done.
And you will when you do the work. Does he have an LED wall that's on his right-hand side that cannot be seen on camera? Is that LED panels that he bought and he put them on his wall, but you can't see them in his setup? Is that what that is? What's up, Game Boy? How you doing, man? If we're gonna use his character, he needs to be paid. You will be paid after the work. That's how life works. You get paid after the work for the work you put in. Really, I tell you right now, do you guys not think that if that man came on my show and we sat here for an hour shooting the shit about everything, right? Everything. And I'm sure he'd talk some shit and I would talk some shit, right? But we could talk about all kinds of shit. Don't you think that people would like support that guy and give him some income and be like, hey, that was a really rare appearance for you. That was really good. Here's some income. Because instead of going on Destiny's show, which no one gives two fucks about him, being on Destiny's show, there's no corroboration there. There's no relation there. You're actually reaching out to someone who people have wanted to see you interact with for so many years, right? That's where you're going to get the benefit from. Not from going to some random show that no one cares about that fucking crossover at all. You got to go to what people have been asking for, right? But he definitely would make bank. I don't know if he would make $5,000 or anything, but he definitely would make some bank because he was on here. He would fucking, his file, again, look at his sub count that's below his screen there, which I guess is legit. 3,626 out of 3,700. On subs alone, this man is making like $7,000, $8,000 a month. Minimum, because it could be more. I don't know what his sub level is, but if it's that $5 sub level on Twitch, right? Then he's making 7, 8K a month just on subs alone. That's huge. That's to be applauded. That's to be respected, that you're making that much. Why don't you think that your fans would then support you even further? Right? This doesn't make any sense at all. I'm lost. Let's continue because there's still more. I thought that would be it, but there's 3 more minutes. Let's see what he said.
And too many things for free in life already. I'm to the point where if I'm doing it and it's something that's not my passion, I got to be paid for it. Simple.
Yeah, he seriously has an LED panels on his setup, but it's off camera. So why'd you buy it? It's for you to stare at it? Like, he's got the $30 felt wall behind him, and he doesn't put the LED panels behind him? What is he doing? Just move them over.
So give me 5 bands, and I'll play you in a stupid Street Fighter game. My cat thinks he's so slick. I just ordered food, and he started doing.
Is the rest of it about fucking cats now? Is it really like another 3 minutes that has nothing to do with me? Is that really it?
On this. Niggas trying to steal a wing real quick or a fry.
All cats are like this. Jasper does this too. What Jasper does, he'll slink up.
Cats eat fries.
He'll slink up to food and act like nonchalantly like he's not doing nothing. And then all of a sudden he'll inch a little slower, a little closer to it, and then he'll try to go for it or sniff it or lick it when you're not looking. But he tries to act all sly and casual like he's not paying attention, right?
Nah, bro,
my chat is
I
screwed
literally
up.
would.
Hold on, my chat is screwed up. I'm trying to do something and it's not agreeing with me. Fighting me here. There we go. Okay.
Like, it's very simple. Anybody that wants clout off me,
I will not get any clout off you at all. No one's going to be, oh my God, Phil now has really increased his internet stature because he did interactions with LTG at all. There's no clout to be gained, all right? There's entertaining content to be made that people want to digest and see. People have always said, you're the black DSP. They've wanted to see this crossover happen for ages. I've heard it year after year. People always ask me for it, and I'm like, I can't give it to you because he refuses. All right? This is how the internet works. I don't know, like, where he's been. I mean, he's been making content for how many years? He doesn't understand this is how the internet works. That you make content people want to see, they watch it, And then they actually fucking like pay you for it after you've made it, right? This is just dumb, right? What he's saying, there's no logic to what he's saying. You understand? He's just in this weird world where everyone pays him and then he'll just do things. No, you don't get paid up front for anything. You earn it.
Just pay me.
No one's going to ever pay you. Ever. No one. No one's going to offer you money up front for anything. There's no value there. They want you to make the content first and you'll be rewarded for it as it's happening. That's how content creation on the internet works.
You wanna set with low tier guy? Give me money.
And the thing is, he even read it, and it doesn't even say I want to set. It says I want him on the show. I want him on the podcast. Why does he think I want to play him in Street Fighter? Like, I'm gonna be real with everyone. I'm gonna beat his ass in Street Fighter if we play, right? Like literally, it doesn't. The only like he'll beat me in like Street Fighter 4 and 5 because I didn't play those. But if we're playing Street Fighter 6, if we're playing a classic Street Fighter game, I'm gonna beat his ass. The guy is not. He's not that good. All right. And if he says I don't care, I'm not part of the FGC. Okay. Then forget the Street Fighter idea. It's dumb if you think, because just admit I'm going to beat you, and that's why you're not going to do it. And instead, just come on the show instead, right? Just come on the show.
You want me to be on some stupid podcast? Give me money. Not PR money either. Something that like 5K is even lowball. I need 10. I need 10 bands for this.
Now he wants 10. He's insane. This guy is so delusional, right? He's so delusional. 10K? Dude, I got offered 5 times more than that to be a part of something. No one offers you anything, dude. You're not getting anything. What are you talking about? You're nuts.
Cause really, what am I gonna do with 5K? Like I'm from Cali. I live in SoCal. The fuck am I gonna do with $5,000?
Well, you can get a better background. Improve your setup perhaps. You can work on your sexy. Right? Maybe you get some, some nice stuff done to your face. You go to a spa or whatever. I don't know. Get some food. I don't know whatever you want. You can do with 5K. Certainly, definitely, you could do something with it. That's for sure. But this guy's nuts. I'm in SoCal. 5K is nothing to me, dude. You have 3,600 subs on Twitch, so you make about 7-8K a month. So you must do something with 5K, right? You must be paying your bills, right?
Throw it in my bank account and let it sit there? Like, what the fuck am I going to do with that?
So wait a minute. Just listen to this reasoning. I don't need 5K because it'll just sit in my bank account. What am I going to do with it? So then why are you asking for 5K? He's already gone in cyclical logic. He's fucked himself already what he's saying. Like, I don't need the money. Then why are you asking for money? Right? Like, what are you talking about? If you don't need 5K, why do you have a subscriptions goal on your screen and you're asking to hit 3,700? If you don't need the money, why are you asking for it? In fact, if you don't need the money, why are you even streaming right now? Why just turn it off and just have a nice private life to yourself and then no one has to ever talk about LTG ever again? Right? Like, I don't know.
Like 5K don't even excite me. You should have maybe offered me 5 bands, maybe even 2020.
What? What's he talking about?
Oh shit, 5K, right?
What was that?
Now it's like,
what was that? Hold on a second. What was that?
Bands, maybe even 2020. I'd have been like, oh shit, 5K, right?
What the fuck was that?
Should have maybe offered me 5 bands, maybe even 2020. I'd have been like, oh shit, 5K, right?
What was that? I don't even know what to say. How do you comment on that? What the fuck was that? Was there a demon being exorcised from his throat? He like poltergeist coming out of him? What the fuck was that? Does he know he's live right now? He knows the camera's been on the whole time, right?
Now it's like, Okay, let's just say this. I got 5K, right? That I didn't have before. So to me, it's just money. It's just disposable to me. Shit, buy what, some Balenciagas. That's a band. Save the 4. I mean, the fuck. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck would I do with 5K? Throw it in my bank account?
So why are you asking for it? If you don't need money, why are you asking for money to qualify for an appearance? I'll tell you why. Because you're being a pussy. You don't want to leave your castle. You just want to sit there and do your own thing, which is fine. That's fully respectable. But then don't make up excuse after excuse. Just say, I want to be left alone. I don't want to do it. Goodbye. And then people would probably like stop. But dude, first it's, oh, I'm clout chasing. I'm not clout chasing. I have no clout to gain from you. I want to make content people want to see. People want to see this. Well, I want $5,000. No one's paying you $5,000. You may make some money from doing it. Well, now I don't need the $5,000. So shut the fuck up. All right? Be a man and either say, I'm going to come on your show. We'll have a conversation. I'll leave my fucking comfort zone and private bubble to do something that people actually want to see. Instead of sitting on my stream, reading off my fucking Discord and doing boring shit, do something interesting for once. All right? And you can take your 3,700 subs over to your stream and you can make bank on it. You will. The people will support you if you do interesting content. All right? Or you can keep sitting here delusionally making excuses in your own fucking head about why you don't want to do content. All right? It's not that people have to pay you up front. It's not that, oh, I don't need the money. It's not that there's a clout chaser. It's because you just don't want to make interesting content. You're afraid because Jay Snyder destroyed you years ago when you tried and he beat you in a match. That's what it is. He crushed you. He crushed your gems. You understand? Permanently. Apparently your gems never came back. He crushed them and they haven't grown back. That's sad. You got to stop being like that, man. You got to go out and do something fun and something interesting. The truth is I have no malice towards this man whatsoever. Zero. I just know that making content with him is what people want. They want to see us talk. They want to see us maybe play some fighting games. You know, they want to see us have at it. And I'm cool with that. I'm not going to take it to the extreme. I'm not going to sit there and talk about personal shit in his life that no one should know. I'm not going to fucking be below the belt hitting him and shit. Because the truth is I don't even know that shit anyway. You know, I want to have a conversation with the guy. That's it. That's literally it. Because that's what people want. But he won't let it happen. He has every excuse possible. Right? Every excuse possible. Stop with the fucking excuses. Either say, I'm not going to do it because I'm a puss and I want to sit around and do my own shit forever, or do it. Those are your two options. No excuses are going to change that. All right? No rationale, no fucking coping, which is what you're doing. You're trying to cope by making all these things up. Just fucking say yes or no.